Michael Bisping.
Hey, what's up? Who's this?
Oh, yo, take a fucking wild guess, my brother.
Hey, what's up, Renato? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, as if you wasn't expecting this call, waiting for this, telling all your family and friends that you was gonna be on here and stuff like that. Trying to play it cool.
Yeah, well, no, I've been in the UFC for a long time, and I've spoken to a lot of famous people, but this, for me, is, it's a big deal. 27-time world Jiu-Jitsu champion. I'm like, holy shit. I'm not surprised. Speaking of which, when you was a little kid growing up in the wilds of wherever, Witness or wherever the fuck, with little one-horse shithole where you grew up, what did you ever imagine in your wildest dreams that you was gonna be able to be interviewed by one of the Mount Rushmore, Vale Tudo Hour, Renato Laranja? The Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Never in a million years. I always set my sights high. I always wanted to be the best I could possibly be, a big world champion one day. But as I said, this is the tip of the iceberg, my friend.
It's the pinnacle.
It's a big deficit. Well, it's a miracle, man. It's a pinnacle of my career.
I envy you because there's experience like this for me is few and far between to be able to meet somebody that I admire. So to be in your shoes, to experience something like that is something that I'm going to have to live vicariously through you to what it's like, because I live with myself all the time, so I don't get to experience that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to answer that. That's a weird situation. So you're going to live through me, speaking. You're going to be Renato. You're going to speak to me, and then through me, you're going to see yourself. Yeah,
okay. I'm going to experience the feeling that one would feel to be interviewed from me the first time. You
want to experience yourself.
I teach a lot of seminar. I teach seminar all over the world, and I always tell these kids, when I was young, I didn't have the benefit of having someone like myself to look up to, okay? And,
sure.
And, to savor the experience, to be able to, to see me or someone like me came to your school and you can see me to the flash for the first time, it's sobering.
Yeah, no, it is sobering. But I thought you were doing a lot of movies these days. So like acting in like big movies and shit.
Well, I don't like to be painted with just one brush, my brother. I like to wet my beak in a little bit of everything. You understand?
Yeah, no, because I saw you in Snatch. I saw a thing you did in Snatch recently. I thought it was very good. I thought, this guy could go a long way one day.
Well, not only did you saw that, but you had the experience to see me up close seeing that. And that's something I wanted to talk to you about because, against my better judgment and against a lot of people's wishes, I was cast you in that as Turkish. Who was originally played by Jason Statham. And Jason Statham wanted to do it, but I said to him, look, my brother, let's not beat a dead horse. Let's you have somebody who don't got a chance, who's don't got any opportunity. Let this fucking other guy to do it, okay? So then I went to Cherry Adam, and he didn't want to do it. I went to Paul Kelly. I went to a couple other guys. And then I said, look, why not fucking Michael Bisp,
But that killed my career. Absolutely. I mean, I was doing a little bit of acting. I was doing okay. And then I did that one thing with you, and then that killed my career, man.
It's not hype because the way I saw it, you hadn't done, as they say in your country, fuck all until then. And then after that, I see you in Triple X and fucking whatever other fucking movie, Fast on the Furious or whatever the fuck you're doing. And then I noticed that you didn't, you didn't brought along your Uncle Hanach to who was basically your fucking your acting coach, your moral support, and who gave you your first break,
Yes, a lot of people do that with you, so I've seen it. You help people out, you give them a big break, and then nothing. Like Kenny Florian. Look at Kenny now. He's doing well.
Kenny Florian, Honda Halsey, nobody knew who the fuck she was before.
Yeah.
Who else we got? I mean, the list go on.
I saw you getting very cozy with Josh Barnett, though, on your show. How was that?
We called that a method acting, we went deep
we immerse ourselves into the whole for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, if you're gonna go in, you got to do it the whole way, right?
Well, why pussyfoot around? You know, that movie was that was a passion project for both of us.
Okay, all right. What are you doing these days?
Well,
I feel like am I interviewing you or are you interviewing me?
Yeah, this ain't fucking chuff chalk, okay? You ain't talking to some kid who did one fucking fight in the Ultimate Fighter house, okay? And you guys double team with Karen Bryant and ask him gotcha questions and talk shit to the karate black kid. This is Renato Laranja here. You talking to here?
Okay. My apologies.
Yeah, you're okay. Well, I accept, but, I'll ask the fucking questions around here.
All right.
Okay, so, you hitchhire, from fighting, from Vale Tudo, and you had a great career, and people, gave you a nice send-off, but a lot of people is frankly concerned because, look, you got someone like me who's been there and did that in Vale Tudo, but after fighting, I've carved out a nice life for myself. I'm making a lot of money. I'm doing acting, voiceovers, cartoon, merchandising, you name it, Vale Tudo podcasts, all this kind of shit. But they wonder what someone like yourself with little to no education, limited skill set, what the fuck is you gonna do after fighting?
Well, this is the problem, my friend. This is why I stuck around so long. I should have retired a long time ago, but I got nothing. I ain't gonna afford the kitchen. I'm broke. I got no money. I got no job, no future. I certainly got no acting. I got no TV gigs. I got no commentating, no analyst work. I got no fancy sports company. I got no investments. I got no UFC gym, so I honestly don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, what a coincidence that you come crawling on your knees back to me after you was neglect. I mean, to be honest, was Vin Diesel disappointed that when he hired you that I didn't came with the package? Like that we wasn't a package deal here?
I tried to get you in. I spoke to Vin. I said, listen, and also Laranja, he's the man. That's who we got to get on. And I'll be honest, he didn't like the idea, man. He said, fuck that guy, Paul Carayo.
Can I tell you something? That's the problem. That's the problem with light-skinned people in this day and age. They don't stick together. They like crap onto a barrel. They wanted to pull each other out, and then they pull me back in. But I'll tell you,
I'm sorry, but I tried my best. What can I say?
He's too busy helping out Higan Machado. Have you ever seen the fucking video where he tried to give Higan a shout out, but he fucked up his name? You ever seen that one?
No, I haven't seen that one, but I've seen Higan Machado.
Okay.
He gives himself a shout out plenty of time with lots of famous people.
Well, hey, if he don't, who's gonna do it?
For sure, man. Higan's the man. Higan's the man. I'm a big fan of that guy.
He's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, maybe I'm gonna post this after the podcast come out. But he fucking standing there next to Vin Diesel, and Vin Diesel, he must have had something to do with like Jiu-Jitsu in the Fast and Furious movie, something like that. So you see Vin Diesel and he goes, hey, how you doing out there? I'm sitting here with my good friend, Master Higgins. Higgins, he made him sound like an old black guy, like an old black hitchhiker police officer. God, are you?
Hold on, the dogs. Shut up!
Don't worry about the doggy. I got a doggy here. But unlike you fucking the hound onto the Baskerville that you got over there, my hound is he's fat for and laying there sleeping.
What kind of dog you got, Renato?
You met my dog. My doggy was in the snatch that we did. She was the one that.
Was that your dog? Okay.
That's my pitch bull. She's related to a pit bull because it's also a terrier. So she's hat terrier and mixed with corgi, which is the Queen of England.
I got a German Shepherd and I got a little Yorkie poo, but the Yorkie poo's only got one eye.
God, that's just like your fucking uncle Michael Bisping. I like that. What did
They say that the dogs emulate their owners. Well, my little dog has got one eye because the German Shepherd decided to eat the other one day.
Are you fucking serious? That's how it happened?
Yeah, I swear to God, yeah, the little guy was eating the German Shepherd's food, and the German Shepherd said, "Fuck this."
Which fighter was the one who knocked your eyeball out of place?
Say again?
Which fighter was the one who knocked your eyeball out?
That was Victor Belfort, probably a friend of yours.
So, yeah, a great dear old friend of mine. So that maybe you should name your doggy Victor. Is a female?
That's not a bad idea.
Is a female or a male?
If it was called Victor, I'd kick it every day.
Oh, caralho. Now, why are you kicking Victor when it's down? He already got kicked by Machida. The Karach. Wait,
Machida,
you never fought Machida, no?
No, never. Came close a few times.
Interesting. What an interesting fight.
Yeah.
Hopefully he wouldn't have kicked your other fucking eyeball out. Caralho.
Yeah. Well, you could give it a good try.
I
still got it, buddy.
I could imagine you being the kind of blind guy that still tried to fight everybody and shit, and you think you could.
Yeah, no, I'm like on Bloodsport. You know when he puts the blindfold on and he puts catches the hand. I'm like that, man. I do that type of training every day, so I don't need eyes. Don't worry, I'm good.
Didn't you start it in fucking karate or something like that?
Japanese Jiu-Jitsu.
No, come on. I seen fucking pictures of you where you was doing like that kind of kickboxing from the old days when they wear like tracksuit pants and no shirt.
Yeah, no, I did that a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
kickboxing.
How the fuck you got into... Nobody know your story. Nobody know anything about you. What happened? How you started in this shit? Like, wait, you started... Some people beat you up? Why you got into karate in the first place? Or kickboxing, whatever?
No, I started doing Japanese Jiu-Jitsu when I was 8 years old, and then...
That's different. Most people didn't start it in Jiu-Jitsu back in the, what was it, the early 70s or wherever you was born?
But Japanese Jiu-Jitsu is very different. Japanese Jiu-Jitsu is everything. I guess you could say it's MMA. It's the oldest martial art ever existed. All of the martial arts taken from Japanese Jiu-Jitsu.
Well, of course it is. Everybody's fucking thing that they started in is the oldest and the best and the one that everything came from, okay? The same fucking shit you ask the guys from Krav Maga or Sistema or whatever, the fucking Wu-Tang
Japanese Jiu-Jitsu. Japanese Jiu-Jitsu started it all, brother.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Meanwhile, we started in Brazil, but anyway, that's another story.
Yeah, it is another story. Yeah, a guy named, what was his name? Kimura, I think, went down to Brazil.
Listen, we don't recognize Kimura. We don't talk about, in my family, we don't talk about Kimura. No.
Okay. All right, sorry, I apologize. I shouldn't have brought it up.
It's another thing we don't talk about, and I'm just going to put it laid on the table. Another thing I don't want
to... What don't you talk about?
Fucking, you know who? The unmentionable one. Just like in Harry Potter. Well, guess what? I'll give you a hint. He's fat. He's obese. He's washed up, disgusting human being. Maybe you heard of him.
Vinny Magalash?
Well, you had to say it. Yeah, but obviously all I need to say is some key word and you know who the fuck I'm talking about. Anybody would know who I'm talking about.
Why don't you like this guy? What's going on?
You got all day. We're going to turn... It would be a fucking Vinny Magalash podcast, which I'm not prepared to do right now.
You don't want that to happen.
I'll just tell you this. What we call a guy like that back in Brazil, we call that guy a falafão. You know what that means?
No, tell me.
It's like if you was to say, you call that guy like a big, it translates to big falafel. But he kind of just mean like a fucking loser, like a loser, like a nobody, like a piece of shit. But anyway, that's either here and there.
No.
So.
All right, a big falafel. Well, that's not that bad. That doesn't sound too insulting, to be honest.
Well, go to Brazil and call somebody that and see what happens. So let me.
What happens? They take your shoes?
I'll take your shoes if you're not careful here.
Wow.
And I got a question for you here. How come you guys never had your Uncle Hanach on the fucking tough after party? Can you imagine what a hair treat that would be for these young fighters to get some inspiration? You got a chance to meet me and stuff like that. Instead, you got that guy. What's his name?
R.J. Clifford.
Yeah, H.J. Clifford. You got that guy in there.
what he's did for the Vale Tudo community here, I'm sure AJ Clifford don't gonna mind me to sit on the side of the couch and add my 2 cents in there.
Well, I'll have a word with the owner of Fox Sports of the weekend. I'll talk to Rupert Murdoch.
Yeah.
I'll say, listen, we gotta get Hanachi in. We gotta get Hanachi in. He's the man.
Yeah. You know?
I'll see what I can do, buddy. I can't promise anything, but I'll try.
I like to make money. I like, you know what I'm saying here.
I don't think that pays very much money, though.
Listen, my brother, you scratch my balls, I scratch yours. You know, that's how it works. So now you kind of like me. We both age like a fine wine, or like a fine Alizé, or you know what? Or more important, like a fine Lambrini. You understand?
Yeah.
And so it's like guys like us get better looking when we get older. How hard is it these days to fight off these young ladies? People get upset with me that I mean, I'm not married, so I can't partake in that one. But people always constantly bust my balls. They say, they hate on your Uncle Hanach. She's half your age. I say, what's your business? What do you think about these people? They just jealous of your Uncle Hanach?
I think they're just jealous, buddy. I mean, come on, listen. Not everyone can have it all. You're 27-time Jiu-Jitsu world champion. You got the light skin.
Yeah. And also, I'm 27 years
old. You're a good talker. You got a great command of the English language. Everyone can definitely understand every word you say, So
yeah, I'm bilingual.
It's not fair on everyone else.
I'm bilingual, and unlike most of the people in this country, it's not Spanish.
Absolutely. You're a cutting linguist.
That's correct. True. When it's the height woman and the mood is height, I can be very cunning linguist on there.
Yeah.
What I like to do? I like to French kiss a woman's pussy from behind, but sometimes my face is buried in between her butt cheek, and my nose is not far sometimes from her asshole.
Into a big falafel?
Oh, caralho. That's when the big, you know what they call that one instead? Big shawarma. Big shawarma or souvlaki, whatever's the one, shishka kebab.
The big shish kebab.
That's right, or as you say in the UK, shish kebab. They call it a fucking kebab, which is the wrong way to say kebab. Yeah, but
no, that's how we say. We like to say kebab.
That's another thing about you, my brother. I heard a lot of fucking accent in England. I heard the ones, from London, the Cockney one, I heard the posh one, the proper one. I heard the fucking Birmingham one that sound like fucking Howard Plant. I heard the Liverpool. I can imitate all that ones. I can't pinpoint what the fuck your accent sound like. What kind of accent do you have? No, I'm being dead serious.
That's actually a good question. So I guess, I have what's called I don't know. It's a Northwestern accent, Lancashire accent, but I've lived in America for a while now. So it's changed a little bit over the years because if I speak with my proper accent, Americans don't understand me. So I've had to change it a little bit. Obviously, work on Fox Sports, things like that. I've developed a slight American twang. So sometimes when I'm in England, people talk shit and bust my balls. They're like, what the fuck is with the American accent?
They do to me, like they do in Brazil. They do to me whenever I go back. They say, oh, caralho, look at Renato. They said that they can't even tell I'm Brazil anymore, that I sound just like an average Joe American guy, which,
you went home big time.
Yeah, but, it is what it is, yeah, just because I can speak proper English, But yeah, because, if I was to try to imitate you, I don't even know where to begin. I don't know why my brain lock up if I try to.
A good start would be a Manchester accent. All right, so a Manchester accent, I can't talk like this, but I'm just a bit outside of Manchester, so it's not quite as bad as that, and then, of course, I slow down, and then I thought a little bit.
You know what that sounds like to me? A little bit? You know when you watch The Lord of the Rings? Like J.H.H. Tolkien, yeah, the Hobbit, yeah, the way the fucking Hobbit talk, that's like the Shire. Maybe it's almost like you sound like you're from the Shire.
Well, I'm from Lancashire, so there you go, not too far.
Is that where they came from, that one?
Well, maybe. Yeah, Lancashire, look it up.
Do you have like a couple different kind of breakfasts that you have during the day and shit like that?
A couple of different breakfasts.
Yeah, is that where they got that shit from?
We got black pudding.
Black pudding? What the fuck is that? That's African American pudding.
You've had black pudding.
What the fuck is that?
Black pudding, my friend.
I don't know what that is there.
No, it's just congealed pig's blood. It's okay. It's nice. Congealed pig's blood, bit of herbs and spices. It's good, buddy.
Why you don't just put some herbs and spices into something that tastes good? Instead of just like, people go, oh, no, it's great. When you put herb and spice and hot sauce and shit in there, it's great. Why you don't just put that on something nice?
Well, that's a good question. When you put it like that, that's very good. But, you know, if you're in a hotel and that's what they're serving and you're hungry, you're like, fuck it, let's go.
You know, that's the way I feel about when people talk about techno music or EDM kind of bullshit. I say, look, I don't like that one. And people go, nah, but if you on ecstasy or whatever the fuck shit you're taking, if you're ayahuasca, whatever, oh boy, that shit sound great. I said, well, try this experiment. Why don't you take ecstasy or GMG or whatever and listen to some good music and see how fucking that shit sound?
Well, it depends what mood you're in, I guess. If you want to dance, if you want to sit, if you want to chill. You know,
I don't understand this kind of stuff.
You don't like dance music? I used to be a DJ. I used to be a DJ, buddy, for about 20 years.
I didn't say I didn't like dance music. I don't like to dance to that shit that go like this. That's for guys to do Vogue dancing like Madonna. That's for a guy with sugar in his blood to dance around at an underground ball in West Village of New York City, porra.
The West Village.
That's not for you, Uncle.
I've never been there, buddy, but I think I know what you're referring to.
Yeah,
I think I know what you see.
Yeah.
Is that what the shirtless are?
Pride Festival, and I'm not talking about Pride FC over here.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll leave that one to you, Renato. I'm a married man with 3 kids.
Yeah, well, but before that, you was getting into a lot of different stuffs. Yeah, you was using... He was using you one eye.
What's on the menu, buddy? You gotta see what you like. You know, maybe you like boys, maybe you like girls. Who knows? You know, you never know until you try it.
He was using the one eye of the one eye Willie, the one eye of Sauron that you have now. Not your eyeball. Not your eyeball. The one in your John Thomas. Your Jolly Hodger. Wait, what you call? What's a word like from like the Shire or wherever you came from, where you call a dick? You know, like something we don't have in America.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't they call it like a John Thomas?
Yeah, you call it a Todger.
A Todger?
Todger.
Todger. Oh, I remember something that I used to make fun of you before I knew you. I couldn't do an accent of you, but I just make fun of how you said the name Cheeto. Like, you know, Cheeto or cheese. You would say Tato.
Cheeto.
But it was more like Tato.
Tato. I think you said over 5 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, cheesy. Yeah. And you was an interesting cat. I don't know what happened to you. Like my journey with you.
I changed, buddy. What can I say? I'm sorry. I forgot my roots.
Yeah, you did forgot your roots.
I did.
You went from Kuncha Kinch to Chobi.
Kuncha Kinch to who?
To Chobi. You gotta see the movie Hoots. The guy.
No, I haven't seen it, buddy.
You never seen the movie Hoots? They don't have that in
well, a long time ago.
Well, I'm glad you think it was a comedy. I'm glad you think it was a comedy. I'm glad you think the enslavement of the black experience, the black American, is funny to you. I'm going to tell Fox Sports.
Well, I apologize. I apologize, of course. It's not a laughing matter slavery,
because you like the part where the white guy was whipped, the main character from Eating Rainbow and also from Star Trek The Next Generation, and he's whipped that guy, and he said, "What's your name?" And he said, Kuncha Kinch. And then he said, and then he whipped his back. Yeah, it's very funny. He whipped his back. And then he go, "What's your name, boy?" And he go, "Kunta." And then he go, "What's your name, boy?" And he go, Chobi. Like, basically, it's like, fucking knock it off with the goddamn shit. Chobi, whatever you want to call me over here. So that's what you became. You was Kunta Kinch on The Ultimate Fighter, and then the Tough After Dark or whatever the fucking show you on now was turning you into Chobi.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. I guess I toned it down over the years. I softened it up. Yeah, hanging out in America too long turned me into a pussy.
My journey with you was interesting because I started out. Here's how your Uncle Henach was. I started out. You was one of my favorite guy on The Ultimate Fighter, and I was hoot for you.
Okay.
Then you went into the UFC, and for whatever reason, I don't know if it was the shit you was talking or whatever. Then I started. I don't. Maybe it had something to do with like maybe the Match Hamill fight or something. Where then I turned the corner and I said, "This fucking guy, like he think he's fucking big giant or something." I don't remember what turned me to that.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of like hoot against you, and then I met you with Eddie Bravo years ago at some kind of small, maybe samurai fights or some fucking small MMA thing, and you was the nicest guy, and you was nice to all the nobodies that was in the crew. You know, you could have just been nice to Eddie and me because we was, you know, icon of the sport, and you know, we was somebody, but you was cordial and respectful enough to like look all the other bums that we was with in the eye and to introduce yourself and say hi and that left an impression on me. I said, this guy's like not who I thought he was, and from then on.
It's not easy though. It's not easy, but sometimes you gotta lower yourself. I mean, I went home, I washed my hands really good, I took a bath, I cleansed. You know what, Michael Bisping? My hands where I actually shook some hands with the peasants, but you know, sometimes you gotta do it.
You know what, I take everything back. I said, you are who we, like in that thing, in that one where the black coaches talk about the football team, he said, they are what we thought they were. And we let them off the hook. I let you off the hook, but fuck you. And all my fans who was just about you became your fans. They just turned the corner now, and they turned their back on you.
I had your fan base for 2 minutes. Well, no, I had your fan base for what? 20 seconds.
20 seconds. And now guess what, Laranjinos out there? You have my permission to turn your back on this.
My Twitter following just went up 100 people, but then it went back down.
Exact.
Yeah.
So tell me. Oh, now my dog is starting to act up over here. Hootie, settle the fuck down.
Yeah. Unless your dog wants to lose an eye, tell him to shut the fuck up.
Oh, you know what? You're lucky she couldn't hurt that. You're fucking lucky. That's all I had to say about that. My dog against your dog is no fucking contest. First of all, she would take out the one eye off she would put your little one out of the fucking misery, and then she would fucking bite you fucking German Shepherd by the trachea and the jugular, the carotid artery.
The karate artery?
Yeah, the carotid artery. She's been around.
The karate artery. I thought it was in the karate heart in the show was, and I'm like, what the fuck is she gonna do with that?
Don't get me started on the karate artery. You know what? You ever seen her dressed up in street clothes, but not cutting weight, like just dressed up in like a dress, like a cocktail dress or something like that?
Well, I'm working with her on Friday at Fox Sports, so I'll have a word for you.
Send you my love.
I'll put a word in for you.
Let me tell you this. If you want to think about somebody a good episode as an entree for your Uncle Henach to be on the Fox Sports, that's the one I want to get onto there.
Okay. I'll see what I think she might be married though. She just had a kid recently as well.
God, are you another fucking kid?
Yeah.
How many kids would these people gotta have? How many kids we need in the world anymore? God, are you?
No. You know, I've got 3.
It's played out. How many kids? There's always been too many kids anyway.
Way too many.
It's a waste.
What's that next to me now listening?
Oh, for you? You mean Callum?
He's listening right here. Callum, don't worry. You're not going to talk. He's running away now.
Oh, Callum.
He always thinks I'm trying to bring him into the conversation.
Listen, tell Callum that I'm a big fan of his. He's going to be in the WWE one day. He's one of the best young wrestler I've ever seen. I don't know why he would want to. He's going to have to learn how to do fucking interviews anyway.
Thank you, Callum. Thank you. See why he gets so shy. He's running away now, like, he's actually not talking, he's just mouthing. He's talking like a mime.
You know.
Just say thank you, Callum. There you go.
That's better. You know why? He's afraid because every time growing up, anytime he had any success, he see what it does to you internally. It takes all the attention away from you, and he's afraid he don't want to get beat.
He sees I used to be like, a decent guy. And now, a little bit of fame and turned into an asshole, and he doesn't want that to happen to him, you see.
He don't want
So
you to get into the bottle and get into that Lamborghini sitting on your couch by yourself. Yeah.
He's sitting me with the Lamborghini on the couch many a time.
Speaking of that kind of shit, how's it going with you trying to cut down on the Lamborghini, caralho?
Yeah. You know, it's going good, to be honest. I don't drink a lot these days. I never used to be a big drinker, but I used to like...
But a steady drinker.
I don't know. Yeah, but I always like most nights I have like 2 or 3 drinks.
Yeah,
so I've stopped doing that now. I don't do that at all.
Yeah, that's the key. You know, your Uncle Hanach got a problem with that too, because I'm not the kind of guy who get like blackout drunk or go do shit that I don't remember or make a fool out of myself when I'm fucked up. I am the kind of guy who can, if I'm not careful, maybe have some drink too many night in a hole and make it like a tradition, you know, like, I'm just gonna watch the fights and or watch some basketball or watch whatever the fuck it is, and even if nobody's here, I'm like doing it, and then it turned into like it starts to wear you out, you know.
Yeah, and then next minute you shit face on your couch at 2 a.m.
It's no good.
And you feel like shit the next day.
Yeah, that shit is no good, and it's easy to slip into that.
It makes you fat. You know, a few drinks every night, it's not good for the waistline.
My brother, that's my main thing, because I eat extremely healthy, but then I look at myself and I'm like, God, look at this fucking, you know, like sometimes when I'm not in shape, I'm like, God, if I didn't drink, I'd look like a fucking even better than I do now, God.
Well, no, that's it. I mean, because I still work out twice a day, and I'm like, you know, I got a little bit of extra weight I want to lose, so I've stopped drinking. I mean, that doesn't mean I'm not going to have a drink here and there. If I'm out dinner with friends, I'll have some wine or whatever, but I'm not sitting on the couch and just, you know, and just having a few drinks for the sake of it.
Well, you know what I think is a good rule if you don't want to, like, because I never was comfortable being just one of those AA guys who just don't have no drink. I can't do that. But I think the rule, if I can stick to it, is like, just do never drink by yourself. You know what I mean? It's like if you can just not fucking sit there, you know what I mean? Even if it's at home, but it's like people is joining you in it, that's fine. But if you're sitting there just after work or whatever, and you're like, I'm just gonna drink, that's a bad fucking idea.
See, I travel all the time, and sometimes if I'm sat by myself, you know, I having a nice beer. It's nice and relaxing, you know what I mean?
Well, this is true, but I'm saying for myself, this is what I have to put in place so I don't get into the fucking habit of doing it every night. That's me. You know?
Yeah.
And I also travel a lot too. You're not the only one. I travel the fucking world every year.
I never said I was, buddy. You know? I never said I was.
Yeah, well, you said like that, like arrogant, like
no, I said it like I was big time.
But I travel all the time. Yeah, the Shire Farms, Hillshire Farms.
Oh my God!
That's probably why you like a man's kielbasa so much, because you came from Hillshire Farm, cara.
Yeah, no, it is. All right, Renato. Listen, buddy.
On that note, you're gonna wrap it up, huh? I decide when it's over.
I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go to the gym. My son's sitting there at me now. He's saying that belly ain't gonna lose itself. So let's hit the gym.
Look, I decide when it's over. But okay, well, you know what? Guess what, Michael? I would love to sit here and shoot the shit with you and your son. But you know what? I got some shit I gotta do. I gotta interview Darren Chill.
Don't interview Darren Chill, mate. But the fucking scouser.
Yeah, well, I know the heel Darren Chill, because I heard an imposter was called you podcast.
Yeah, no. Someone called me up a few weeks ago on our podcast and
pretended it was Darren Chill.
Whoever it was did a shitty impression and wasn't funny at all.
It was fucking shit, kid. You know what it sounded like? It sounded like some kind of bad, like a terrible Scottish accent or something like that. But anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway.
Well,
on that note, Renato, it's always a pleasure talking to you, my friend.
It's always a pleasure to talk to me, and I'll keep you posted, and you keep me posted about Rupert Murdoch and what he says.
Yeah, no. I'm going to call him right now. I'm going to see what he says. I'll let you know, buddy.
Great. Give him to me. I think he changed his number or something like that, so give to me his latest number, and I'll do a follow-up on there.
He's not getting back to you yet? Okay.
I don't know what
I can do.
But okay.
Yeah, he's a busy man.
Okay. Well, hey, cheerio, old boy. And I guess I'll catch you on the flip side, my brother. Good luck.
Sounds good. And also, take care, my friend.
Okay. Oh, one more thing I forgot.
Go on.
Now fuck off. Fuck